Okay, fight fans and fight fiends, welcome back to Manny's Thoughts. I, of course, Manny MTL or Manny Montreal. Make sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously, thefightcity.com. As usual, I'll give you guys my thoughts on what's going down in the world of combat sports. Let's get started. Okay, so as usual, first off, congratulations are in order. The king is now a gypsy. The crown of the heavyweight division rests firmly upon Tyson Fury's skull. Klitschko has now been defeated, giving Tyson Fury all 4 of his belts. The heavyweight division has now had a change. I watched the fight from the parking lot of the Videotron Center before the Bute Degale fight, and then I rewatched it the day after. It was a bit of an inactive fight, a little boring for my taste, and I really didn't know who they were going to give it to. But I am happy they gave it to Tyson Fury. Change is good, people. However, don't put it out of your mind. More than likely, we are going to see a rematch at the O2 or the Wembley. Tyson Fury, Klitschko 2. It's going to happen. Mark my words. Speaking of Tysons and crowns, Nova Scotia, the Prince of Halifax, is now king. Tyson Cave won his fight this weekend, and I want to congratulate him. Now that leads me to the Bute Degale card. I've got plenty to say on this, but first let's talk about the undercard. I want to give a congratulations to Yves Ulysses, improving himself to 10-0 with 7 KOs. Fast. He is the Black Flash, people. Yves Ulysses, if you don't know the name, you're not watching this show, get a clue. Yves Ulysses is just about the baddest dude out there. 6 months ago, he told me he could take Amir Iman, and well, almost pathetic, but that leads me now to Custio Clayton. Custio Clayton improving to 5-0, 4 KOs. This was a tough contest for him. I was happy they stepped up his competition, but he blew this guy out of the water. The guy had a decent record. He's only on his 5th fight, so we haven't really seen all that much opposition. It was good to see him get a guy with a decent record, and he put him away in stupendous fashion. Good on Custio Clayton. Bogdan Dinu beat the tits off of his opponent, improving his record to 14-0 with 10 KOs. Congratulations, Bogdan. Kaboom! Oscar Kaboom Rivas, also with the victory. Fantastic knockout from him. The heavyweights are big in Montreal. Kaboom Rivas is heading to the top. That leads me to the upset of the night. Adrian Tiger Granados versus Amir Iman. Granados gets knocked down in the first. Amir Iman was 18-0 before facing this dude with 15 KOs. He was the heir apparent, Don King's last linchpin to the boxing world. And Iman let this dude get up and take the fight from him. Granados took the 2nd all the way to the 8th round where they stopped it in a TKO. Great job for Granados. Wow, what a terrific performance. Quite possibly the fight of the night, in my opinion. If you get a chance, look up that fight. Young man by the name of Adrian Granados. That leads me to the 2 main events. First off, Eleider Storm Alvarez versus Chilemba. That was a 12-round war. It was a tough fight. Chilemba just wouldn't go away. It was a real test to see if Eleider Alvarez had what it takes to face the champ, and more than likely they're talking about a possible matchup with Adonis now. So it's just good stuff for Storm Alvarez. Congratulations on a beautiful fight. That leads me to Bute Degale. What a tough one, folks. What a tough one. Number one, I am happy that everybody that talks smack about Bute is now eating their words. He may have lost the decision, but he won the fight, he won the crowd, and he definitely won his spot back in the boxing fans' eyes. Everyone that watched that fight was amazed. Bute was doing stuff, blocking shots, slipping, ducking. He was putting on the pressure the whole frickin' time. What a terrific fight from Lucien Bute. Just constant pressure. The first 5 rounds are arguable in my mind. I understand a lot of people giving them to Degale. I have no problem. It's somewhere around the 5th and 6th that Bute turned it around And to me, he owned the last half of the fight. So, you know, when the decision was being read, I honestly thought, okay, either they will give it to Degale by the smallest of margins. They'll make it a draw, which will cause controversy, which I would have been okay with because it would have meant a rematch. Or they give it to Bute because it's so dang tight. It's in Quebec. He did a terrific performance. The crowd's behind him. Who knows? It might sway the judges. They read the cards. Bullshit. Bullshit. No other word for it. I'm sorry. I know I promised I wouldn't swear all that much on these shows, but I mean, 117, 111, you may as well just walk up to him and spit in his face. I got a serious problem with judging. It's moments like this where, you know, because what people don't realize is that to the layman that did not watch that fight, that only looks up stats a year and a half from now, will look at that fight and think Bute got destroyed. 117, 111 is for a performance that Degale would have given that would have been masterful and Bute would have looked horrible. But that is not what happened, so I don't agree with the judges. I don't agree with the outcome. Bute's a bigger man than me because he's going to swallow his pill, but he ain't done, folks. Trust me, Showtime went running after him after that. They definitely want to put him back on. I say give him another fight or two. Look out, James Degale, we're coming back for you. Now, as far as Quebec goes, if you guys want to talk to me about the actual event, it's a brand new arena. It was their first time there. It was my first time in Quebec, and they don't really speak English. A $5 cold hot dog and 30-minute waits amongst a whole bunch of other headaches. But the show itself went off fantastically. The card was great. Because of the whole TV and Showtime thing, you know, they put in intermissions and waits, which kind of quieted down the crowd. It wasn't a great idea, because if they would have just kept the momentum going, the crowd would have been much more into it. But, I mean, when you keep stopping everything, it just lets people, you know, calm down. So, if you want more on Quebec, go ahead and hit me up. I got plenty to say about Quebec. I wasn't all that happy. I got a big problem with a lot of the way things are done for media and, you know, a lot of things that aren't done for media. So if you want some more on that, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to talk about it on social media. That leads me to what's going on in the Fight City this week. Obviously, we got great articles and posts on the daily, sometimes 3 a day. We've been doing good lately. Make sure you check us out. This week, we're going to have some great pictures from Bob Levesque and Photo Zone from the James Degale Bute event. The man's just an artist with a camera. You guys will get a chance to see that. We also got another piece with David Loiseau coming up, The Crow Speaks. Make sure you tune in to thefightcity.com this week and check us out. Last but not least, the t-shirts are in. Go ahead and hit me up. If you see me, they're $20 a piece. Thefightcity.com. Be more than happy to see a bunch of you guys wearing them. Let me know. So now that leads me to what we can watch this week. Now, obviously, there is plenty for us to watch, and I'm going to run through it because I've been talking quite a lot already. So, real quick, M1, Legacy, Glory Kickboxing 26, Bellator 147, One Championship, King of the Cage. It's all going down. You also got Showtime's bringing you Peter Quinlan versus Danny Jacobs. That's a terrific New York card. Beautiful boxing this weekend. So just to talk to you guys real quickly about what we can go do this weekend, going down at the Metropolis. Eye of the Tiger Management is putting on a hell of a beautiful card. It's a nice small venue. Think LA Fight Nights or Bucks Rock. It is Eye of the Tiger Management's small event, but it is a jam-packed event with talent. Make sure you guys check it out. It's like a $25 or $30 ticket, and that's a joke considering the amount of talent you're getting. Ayaz Hussain, Ghislaine, Manny Maduma, Hyppolite, #1 super middleweight out there, and Stephen Butler making his return. This is a great night of fights for Eye of the Tiger Management. Make sure you go support them. It's a joke. For $25, you can't even go to the movies today. You get a stock card. There's something like 10 or 12 fights on that baby. Make sure you go check him out. Hit him up on Facebook. Get your information. Last but not least, I want to give a quick shout out and a quick good luck to Edmonton's mayor, none other than Ryan Ford, boxing again this weekend. Dude's going to walk away with the victory. Hopefully, sometime soon, he will make his way out to Quebec so we can see him fight in Montreal. Ryan Ford, ex-MMA star, future boxing star. Look out for him. Last but not least, December 5th, going down to Moncton, New Brunswick. Keep an eye out for a dude named Bruno Lurette. Good luck, Bruno. We're with you. So that's it. Make sure you tune in to my other shows. Check me out on thefightcity.com. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next week.